Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming on my vlog camera because I'm at a hotel and I don't travel with my regular camera because anytime I do, I never use it. So here we are. I have all my crap in this bag. I mentioned it before. It's the Beis Bag, B-E-I-S. It's that Shea Mitchell brand. And it comes with a mirror, which actually I'm gonna need because looking over there is not gonna work. And then it has this brush thing and it comes out and then all my gents in there. I did actually buy a few more of these and a bunch of really cool stuff for a giveaway, and we took pictures and we did all this stuff like at least a month ago, and I just haven't posted the giveaway yet. It was gonna be festy with your bestie, but now it's gonna be I missed festival season, so we need a new hashtag. But it's just for a giveaway. I'm giving away two, one for you and one for your best friend. So it's gonna be a set of gals, probably girls, just as far as the percentages go, it's probably gonna be a lady, but a set of ladies are gonna get to win it. It's pretty cool. It's like all my favorite stuff, like Key Australia sunglasses, the travel bag, my favorite makeup, my favorite palettes. It's gonna be so cool, man. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. All right, so I'm gonna start off by putting this Laneige lip sleeping mask on. This stuff was expensive. It was like $30, and then I accidentally ordered two. And I was like, realistically, I'm not gonna send the other one back because I just don't have the patience. And then I was like, I'm also probably not gonna use it any time this century because there's a lot in there. So I give it to my friend. I didn't follow up and see if she liked it though. So we'll have to see about that. I don't have my freaking Hourglass concealer in here porque I'm crazy. Do I have it? Oh, I do. I just took it out of my bag. So this is the Hourglass Veil Retouching Fluid. This is in the color Fair. There's not much to say besides this is a beautiful product that I love. I wear it on my no makeup days, my relatively no makeup days. I should have put my primer on first, but anytime I film, just nothing makes any sense. But it's really good for when you're retouching your makeup, like, or when you, again, like I said, like when you don't really have makeup on. It's super good for that. It just kind of makes the darkness look less dark. I am filming this trip, so I don't know if I told you, I'm in New York. Let me put some primer on. I'm gonna do the Hangover Rx. This guy. I just ran out of my other primer. Primer really makes a difference because I was using the wrong primer for just like a different one. That cold one, the Origins Cold Primer, whatever it's called. It's like a foam, it's like a mousse. I was using that and I was like, dang, I look haggard. And then I realized that was why. But anyway, I'm in New York. I got an eyelash in there. I'm in New York for an event that I'm like co-hosting. There's some other hosts, but basically I'm hosting an event for Fabletics. So part of my duties are hanging with them from time to time. I was actually really excited to get this invite because otherwise I would have had to go to where they're actually located, which is in California. And Chicago to New York, it's like an hour and a half plane ride, y'all. Like, it's short. I know it's listed at like 220 usually, but it takes like an hour and 40 minutes tops. Well, when I go usually. And Chicago to like LA, it's a lot longer. It's like double the time and just double the trouble, you know? Flying back and forth to New York, I feel like I didn't even do anything today. Like sometimes I can, like I literally fly in, hit the person I gotta get to, you know what I mean? Hit that meeting or whatever, and I can fly out the same day. Like, it's that simple. Unfortunately, I gotta come back next week. That was just poor planning. I really could have doubled up on my meetings. I do have to come back next week for a different brand. This is a Smashbox Primer on my eyes. I have to come back next week for a different brand, but more on that later. That's more of a surprise one I can't really talk about yet. In between all these New York trips though, I'm gonna go to Palm Springs as well, but I'm taking the kids. I'm taking them to like this YouTuber conference thing. I don't know, it's for like YouTubing families. And the conference itself is free, and it's in Palm Springs, and I never take my kids there, and I thought it'd be a fun little, I don't know, like they get to hang around a bunch of YouTubing families that they like, you know what I mean? And it's for influencers, not fans technically, so it's cool. It should be a cool vibe. I don't know, I'm just giving it a shot. I'm gonna put this Anastasia Brow Powder on my brows. I use the light color. I got my brows microbladed, I think about a year ago. It's been about a year, or maybe a little less, a little more, I forget. But I'm wondering if I should get them touched up this year. I don't really think that they've necessarily faded, but I just have very small gripes. I honestly think that the problem is that I pluck wrong, because this whole brow had to be moved, and I think I just haven't plucked it how it was like originally plucked. And then I don't over pluck it, because I'm like, you know, if one day the microblading totally fades, then I want my natural brow to still exist, you know? So I hardly ever pluck away the hairs that are here, which is where my natural brow is, like right below the brow bone. Are you guys too far away? You feel too far away? You wanna get closer? You wanna get closer? Yeah, now you're close. On my no makeup days, I really don't put anything on my brows, but like on my makeup days, I have to warm them up. I don't like the cool ashy look of my natural brow. I like a warm chocolatey look. Yeah, so anyway, I'm here to do this little pop-up shop hosting thing. I don't like being away from home because it makes it harder to like eat properly. And I've been like, my body's just been rejecting a lot of foods lately. So, and I'm not pregnant. I know everybody thinks like anytime I mention anything about my body or food or anything, then I'm pregnant, but I'm not, I assure you, not even close, not even in the, I might as well be a boy, that's how not pregnant I am. Even though it's still like just 9 o'clock in the morning. The kids called me multiple times this morning, but even though it's early, I am just going to, early in terms of like way before the event, I'm gonna get ready anyway. I think I might go have a lunch with this other brand that I'm gonna be hanging out with next week. And just kind of, I guess maybe we can save ourselves some time next week and just have some chit chat today. So what are we going to do with these balls here? These little balls. I'm so bad at blending. Hey, but you know what I realized? In fact, I should give this a go. I have a patch of skin here. It's over my eye. It doesn't really feel any different, but it's dry. And so my eyeshadow tends to stick to it more. Yesterday, I kid you not, I spent at least 10 minutes with a fluffy brush blending out this area, right? And I did it on this side and it took like 45 seconds and it looked really good. It had like a nice gradient effect. I did it on this side for literally for like 10 minutes and it never blended, and I'm fully convinced it's because of that dry spot. It's like impossible to blend. So I just want you guys to know that I still am gonna have terrible makeup, so that was pretty much it. But I think I'm just gonna add a little extra primer up here. You guys think this will make a difference? What have you guys been watching lately? I go to the movies a lot. It's kind of a pastime of the BF and I. And we saw this dude. He wanted us to see Curse of La Llorona, and I was like, that's not for play. That's not for pretend. That's not, no, I don't wanna see it. I don't wanna see it. I grew up terrified of La Llorona, and anytime we were in Mexico, so we lived on a street called Jorge Villaseñor, okay, in Guadalajara. We lived on the street, like aunts and uncles on this side, aunts and uncles, dad, whatever, like the whole street was like Vargas to the death you, okay, like you were gonna hit us at some point on this street. And at the very end of the street where we would play like dum-dums, there was like this, how do you explain it? It was like cement and it would go down. It was basically like a big drain, but you could walk on the bottom of it, like down, right? And there were grates down there, so the water would go down there. Like if it were to flood, the water would flood down there. It would go down the grates. And anyway, it was mostly just full of like dirty diapers and shoes and just paraphernalia, and it was really disgusting. It was like a dump. And anyway, according to legend, you know, La Llorona lived up in there, and if you went over there, well, you would be able to hear her. And I don't even like talking about this because I'm alone right now here, but you'd be able to hear her and the kids crying and her crying, and it was, anyway, long story short, I was scared. I was so scared. I was so scared. I was so scared. So when someone said, let's make fun of this, make it into a movie, I was like, freaking myself out. I was like, no, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. This ain't the boogeyman, okay? The boogeyman is bull, okay? The boogeyman was never real. The boogeyman was some stuff you would just say. La Llorona was based on real stuff. I'm just kidding. I don't know, okay? But it was a good way. Cucuy and Llorona, they had me acting right. Went to go see it and it was fine. I was able to sleep that night. I'm sure everyone's gonna go see Avengers. I mean, I'll probably go see it. I don't really remember the last one. I remember the end, which I think is probably the most important part. But I don't really remember like what happened throughout. But that's most movies for me, unless I watch them a million times. But I don't think I'm gonna go, like, I'm not like counting down the days, thankfully, because otherwise I'm sure I would have had to like get tickets and stuff, and that would be like a pain in the butt. Okay, we're gonna put some eyeshadow on. You know what I realized? More and more and more, I mean, I was kind of new, kind of. But I realized that you really cannot share unpopular opinions on the internet, but you can take those same unpopular opinions and share them like in real life with real people, with your peers or at work or with your family or whatever. And like 9 times out of 10, like it's not that big of a deal, and maybe some other people are agreeing with you or can kind of see your point of view. But if you take those same thoughts and you were to like put them online, like all these people would like attack you. And I don't even mean like, it doesn't even have to be deep, okay? It can be lighthearted stuff. But if it's not the general consensus, like if it's not what the loudest people are saying, then you are gonna get ripped to shreds. And if you work online and you need to be able to maintain like a solid online presence, for, like I said, for your job or whatever, good freaking luck maintaining your full authenticity. Because if you are not online being, I don't know, kind of spearheading every popular campaign that everyone seems to be running, or at least your peer group of like online, the people that, you know, you see and talk to and hear from and are in, you know, their kind of general circles online, then good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck. I gotta say, that's part of the reason when I was first starting out, I just didn't care that much about, I didn't care what people were gonna think of my opinion in like a negative way. And this is what I mean. I mean, a lot of you can go back and you can look at my videos and stuff, and you can see I'm not talking about like crazy stuff. I'm talking about literally just the simplest ideas, right? Like very simple ideas. I can't even name any without, like, I'm trying to think of one that's safe, but nothing, literally nothing is freaking safe. You can't have a damn opinion online without losing half of your fan base. Because if you, even if you, let's say you dedicate 20-30 minutes, is this a freckle or am I gonna have to rip part of my skin out? You can't, you know, even if you make a video and if you support it so well, I see this so much, you support it so well, you really kind of talk out, you know, you speak to your thoughts and your feelings and where you're coming from, and you're respectful, but you don't necessarily go with the majority, you are going to be ripped to shreds, because people do not give a flying fuddrucker, okay? They don't. They just, people want to argue online and they want to be loud, they want to be crazy. But the beauty of like society, real society, like not social society, like social media, like internet society, but like real life society, is that I think we're actually more alike than we think we are. I mean, online a lot of us look alike, kind of act alike, and I think that's kind of why social media gets a little boring and redundant and repetitive. But I think that, you know, we're alike in good ways. Anyway, sometimes I'm like, I kind of just want to be open and free and just say whatever I want again. Back then I really had nothing to lose and everything to gain. That is not the position I'm now in, though. I have things to lose, and I suppose I have things to gain, but not as much as I have to lose, I would say. So I just struggle though, because I just want to be me, you guys. And if you knew me in real life, if you know me in real life and you know me online, which some people do, then you know that this is a censored version of myself. This is a heavily censored, edited version of myself. And I do my best to be as authentic as possible through the censoring, which is a developed talent, I hope. But I'm not want to be me. I just want to be me. And like I said, it's not like I'm holding back, you know, sexist or racist or I'm sorry, the airplane is literally flying sideways. It's nothing like that. It's just simple stuff. It's just unpopular opinions. Just like, that's it. It's very unpopular opinions. Anyway, in other news, I got tickets to the J-Lo concert and I'm gonna go with my friends. And the three of us haven't gone out together in like 10 years. So it's April. How are you guys doing on your goals this year? How are we going? How are things going? I forgot my goals, but I know I tweeted them. And I think one of them was to be able to jump rope longer than my boyfriend. That's not going. We've yet to start that. I think another one was to get better at the piano. Because I bought it and I used it one time and then I never used it again. And well, that also has not changed. Okay, so mine aren't going great, but I will say there's things that are going well. I've been taking more time to talk to my kids and stuff, like one-on-one. I mean, I always talk to them. I talk to them a lot, but kind of separating them and talking to them like in our own kind of situations. Like when I take Jay to therapy and stuff, that gives us like a long time together without his sister. Or like when I take Nala out and, you know, we go running around or whatever it may be, we go to Target or something, like that's fun. It's fun and it's cool. It's cool like getting one-on-one time with your kids. I never had that before Lewis came. I couldn't just leave the kids at the house. Like I couldn't leave one kid and bring the other kid. Like that was never an option. So everything we did it together. But now I got options, baby. So this is Makeup Forever Ultra HD Perfector Blurring Skin Tint with Sunscreen. So I'm pretty hyped up, guys, because I'm planning this big party soon. And there's gonna be a bunch of people there and I'm super excited. And like everyone's gonna be all like dressed up and stuff. And I'm super hyped up. And I have never planned a party before and I'm also kind of nervous. Like, also I want the invitations to be like really, really cool, but I kind of want them to be interactive because I have a lot to say. So I'm wondering, like, is there like a really good website to do like your invitations on? Because it's a formal event. And I want people to like have all the info that they need and know how to follow the instructions so that the day goes how it's supposed to go. And I don't know what to use. Like, oh my gosh, I'm on Pinterest all day every day though now. I'm like, and I'm so excited and it's gonna be so much fun and I'm so excited and everybody's gonna come and everybody's gonna have a great time, I think, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. But I've never planned a party before, you guys, so not like a real party. I've planned like kids' birthday parties. I mean, I do that in my sleep, but I have never planned a real party. The mission of me putting on makeup half the time is fix this face, and the sad part is that the makeup is part of what's ruining it, but you know, I can't be told. Can't be told what to do. I'm sure you didn't recognize the concealer that I put on. It's actually the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of this one because it's kind of like an underground like concealer. Like not every person in the world has used it, but like probably like 98%. For those of you that like to, you know, be up on stuff like before everybody else is, like this is the one. Give it a shot. I'm not sure if people are gonna like it or not, but like if you happen to see it, like maybe even in the clearance bin or something at Ulta, give it a shot. How do you know if you have good foundation? Like, I know it's bad when it settles into my lines and then gets patchy. Oh my gosh, my foot fell asleep. Oh, and then of course, I'm gonna actually end up taking this. So I'm either gonna do the individuals or I'm gonna do demi-wispies. Demi-wispies are easy to put on. Individuals are comfortable to wear. And these are not individuals, these are trios, and we have time. So I'm gonna pop on my trios. I usually put like 7 on each eyeball, so I cover my balls and trios. So I put those lashes on and then I put some mascara over it. I use the Better Than Sex. I think I'm finally like running out of this one. I use the Better Than Sex mascara, and then on my lips I ended up using the Bel Air liner and Sheer Hydra Matte. These are from Gerard Cosmetics. It's a liquid lipstick. And then just to make it look a little bit shiny, I threw some of this Origins Pink Blossom. It's like it's very balmy. It's balmy, kind of like a balm. Yeah, but now I'm going to just straighten my hair, I think, today. And then I might do a little something in the front because I hate this haircut still. But yeah, I'm just gonna straighten it with my flat iron hair that I've had for 19,000 years. And I'm watching YouTube, so I'm not gonna talk. I don't have anything to say. I'm eating this moon cheese. This is gross. I bought this when I was doing keto. I'm not still doing keto. I did it for those 28 days. If you watched the whole video, you'd see I wasn't a big fan of it. I don't like eating like that. And I always felt kind of sick and stuff, but I think that was just like my body reacting to it. No shade to anybody that likes to do it. Live your damn life. I don't care. I don't care how other people eat. But I bought these then, and I'm like, oh, I gotta eat them at some point, you know, or they're just gonna go bad. And do these go bad? No, not yet. I'm eating moon cheese. I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'm gonna brush my teeth and then go get a coffee. Hi, I'm back again. So all I ended up doing was straightening my hair and then adding a couple of little pins. I actually have these ones, which I like to use, but they're so long. I don't know if you can really tell. They're so long. There were 2 more sets on here. They're like in other places in my bags right now. But I am done with my makeup. Of course, the people I agreed to have lunch with are freaking clear across town, which is fine. I have time. I'm just nervous about like getting back because I'll probably be heading back this way at like 4, and who the hell knows what traffic's gonna be like then. Probably not great. So I don't know if this is the hair I'm gonna wear to the event tonight, but it'll do for now. I didn't bring any like a cute outfit to wear out into the world. I didn't plan on seeing anybody. So I don't know what I'm gonna put on. Let's see. Okay, I'm done getting ready. You ready to see the fashion blogger at work? How do you use this? Oh, I guess that's it. Same as back in my country. I'm wearing the same hoodie that I had on yesterday, which is a No Puedo hoodie. It's Myra Touch Glam. It's her clothing, her merch, I should say. It's so comfortable though. I really like this hoodie. And then just literally, it's a plain tank. It's a black tank top, y'all. That's it. That's it. Oh, and then these shorts. These are great shorts. So these are from Rue 21 to the triple button. I actually just featured them in a video. What's on the back of my leg? Oh, just cellulite. Okay. I just featured them in my Rue 21 video. I posted it yesterday in real time, but obviously you won't see this for a while, but well, not a while, hopefully this week. But they're super, super comfortable. They do run big though, so these are size 16 and they still have plenty of space happening. And then I'm just wearing some slides. Look at my cheese legs. Cheese. Chitty, 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 chitty. I mean, the lighting is really like pronouncing it, but to be honest, that's just what my legs look like. And I would never wear shorts before, guys, because I thought like, you know, my legs look so disgusting. I'm never gonna wear shorts. Like, I don't want anyone to see that. I don't want people to know that I'm fat and my fat is fat, but it's okay. I live and I wear them and no one stops me to tell me how disgusting I am. And even if they did, well, I'm not confrontational, so I don't know what I would do. But in my 30 years on this earth, no one has done that. Not to my face, but online I'll be talking a lot of stuff, but that's okay. People have problems. People have their own problems. When they have their own problems, they want you to have problems too. And sometimes that's why people are mean. You just gotta love them harder. Or ignore them, whatever you need to do. But anyway, that's it for me. I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee and continue my vlogging. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know what it's gonna come out like, but that's all I got. Bye.